Aaron, a lot of the videos we've seen that UT puts out and practice and hype and things like that, you're being really vocal and you're getting guys, energized, things like that. Is that something that's natural for you, or did you kind of grow into that in comfort now in your second year?
Yeah, I feel like that's just me as a person, who I am. I try to lead by example, but also be vocal, especially coming in from my freshman season to now. That was a big aspect that I wanted to grow upon. So I feel like carrying that momentum into the season, I feel like our team will just get better from me being more vocal, especially me being out there on defense.
Arion, Coach Inge was talking about how much time you've put into film study and things like that. How far do you feel you've come since the end of last season in terms of understanding the mental side of the game?
Yeah, I feel like it's night and day compared to last year and this year. You're not just out there just focusing on what you're doing. I feel like you're also focusing on the task in hand of what an offense is trying to do, thinking about the call, what we want to execute in that call, and just the best way possible to execute and do better. I feel like from a standpoint of like mental, I'm a lot smarter and I'm more self-aware on that field.
And when you look back at film from the end of last season, how would you describe how you were on the mental side of the game at that time? Is it kind of painful to go back and watch some of the things, knowing what you know now?
Yeah, you see a lot of things that I did last year that I would be like, that's a bonehead mistake. But you're young and freshmen are gonna make mistakes, and that's the learning curve that I had to overcome. And I feel like once I overcame that, I feel like I could just go out there and play full speed and just go out there and play.
Arion, you go back to the summertime, you and Caleb and Elijah and some of those Rutherford County kids put on that camp for kids. When you do that and you're interacting with these 9, 10, 11-year-old kids, are you able to kind of see what kind of impact you can make, with just with your presence, being a Tennessee football player, and what's that like, kind of being somebody that these young kids look up to?
Yeah, you definitely see it going out there, seeing all those smiles on their faces, and just seeing us and just us as guys. We feel like we're just we feel like we're just normal people at the end of the day, just playing the sport that we love and doing it at a high level. So just being a big role model to those kids means a lot. Just being out there, showing our faces, showing that we care and coaching them up, and just wanting to see them not only be as good as us, but if not better. And just with the aspirations that they have, it's amazing just being able to see those kids out there, working with them and seeing the smiles on their faces.
Kind of touching what you were talking about earlier about just the improvement in the film room, making that translation to on the field. Was there a moment for you where you were able to capitalize on the time you spent in the film room where you started to see it click on the field, and how encouraging has that improvement been for you?
Yeah, it's been real encouraging. Just taking things from the classroom to the field and being able to execute and see yourself making the play and then going out and doing it gives you just natural confidence as it is. So just 1,000 hours of doing it over and over again has gotten me to this point, and I feel like it's a lot of things that we still need to work on, but we're a lot better than where we were, including myself.
It's been quite a while since you played an actual game. What's the excitement level for you to get back out there for something that matters?
Yeah, super exciting. It's been years for me. It feels like just being off the field, and just going out there and executing at a high level, playing hard as I can, and going out there and competing is just like going to be so great. Just playing with my brothers, running through that tee, it's going to be an amazing feeling. I can only imagine. I can't wait.
Arion, how impactful was that defensive line in front of you to help you guys do what you need to do?
Oh, super impactful. I feel like us as the back seven, we can't do it without those front four. Those front four make our jobs a whole lot easier, especially with those big dudes starting in the front. You got Omari, and then you got Big E, Elijah, and then obviously, we got Don Bailey and James Pierce off the edge. Those guys, they really do it all for us, and I feel like without them, we won't be able to execute at a high level that we do, and I give them so much praise, and I thank them.
how would you compare kind of those pre-game jitters that you feel leading up to this game compared to last year in your first year?
Yeah, you know, you're going out there as a freshman. You know, you kind of have an idea what to expect, but not too much. So you're kind of nervous. You're a lot of first game jitters, first ever college football game you're ever playing. So just the jitters between then and now is I'm more so anxious. I'm confident, and I'm just ready to go play. Knowing my assignment, knowing what I'm supposed to do, and being able to lead at a high level, I feel like it's like night and day difference.
A lot of people have heard a lot about Keenan Peely, but haven't seen him play just part of one game last year. On the field, what are people going to see from Keenan Peely, the player?
Yeah, you're going to see a guy who's very instinctive, very fast, very physical, and very fast for how big he is. Just seeing a guy like him, 6'3", 240, being able to move like the way he is it's remarkable. And I'm thankful to have a guy like that beside me that's not only fast, strong, and elite at what he does, but he's very smart, and he's very he's a leader, and he's very experienced in what he does. So just having him and being able to piggyback off him and him piggyback off me, I feel like it can only make us better on defense.
What was kind of your emphasis from a physical standpoint this offseason, and are you looking to add, drop weight, anything like that, and how do you feel like that's helped you, whatever you've adjusted?
Yeah, I feel like this offseason it was a big emphasis on obviously coming off injury, being able to maintain lean muscle mass, but also be able to drop weight and be at a comfortable weight where I can be able to run fast, but be able to run fast and hit hard still, and be able to maintain my weight and do what I'm supposed to do in between the tackles, because working in the box, you obviously have to be able to hold your own. So being able to find that happy place in between, that was my goal coming in, just being able to play fast, be fast, and cover and run down. Oh, yes, sir, I do.